Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the newest hero to be added to the roster, and for some people that I know, they are saying, oh, finally! This is yet another character that many people have requested for, have been asking for to be added to the game. It is the Archangel of Valor from Diablo 3, Imperius, who does not like us very much. And when I say us, I mean those of us who played the Nephilim in Diablo 3. Yeah, he doesn't like us. If he had his way, we wouldn't even exist. But that's if you want to delve into the Diablo lore and such. The Archangel of Valor, leader of the Angiris Council, an aspect of valor, Imperius has valiantly led the armies of the high heavens to innumerous victories over the demons of the burning hells. While his methods are exact and severe, there is no greater defender of righteousness in the entirety of creation. Sure. Sure. That's not exactly how I would describe Imperius, but sure. Let's go with that. Let's just roll with it. So, first things first, his skins. This is his default look, of course, just like as you would expect from Diablo. His wings are a little bit more, I don't know, the fact that they're bent and just facing down. I kind of like it how Tyrael's wings are, where they're just kind of like flowing in the air, You know what I mean. I just think that's a really cool look for the angel wings. Like the ones that you can get in Diablo 3. Those other ones. I really like those wings. This is the Skyborn Imperius, a blue version. Knight Captain. Kind of looks like he's a member of the Alliance. This skin, though. Indomitable Imperius. This is straight up Iron Man. I don't care what anyone says. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the colors. Look at the chest piece. Look at the eyes. This is Iron Man. And that's what I'm going. And I don't think anyone's going to be able to argue with me on that or change my mind on that. Vindicator Imperius. I wonder if this is a play on like Warhammer 40k. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this could possibly be like a nod to Warhammer. I mean, because this looks like something one of the Marines in Warhammer would wear. Wants to go crush the heretics. Now these. Demonic Imperius. Hello. Yeah. Vile Demonic Imperius. Abyssal Demonic Imperius. Yup. So, let's talk his kit. He is a melee warrior, as we kind of expected. In the spotlight, they indicate he was going to be more of a bruiser instead of an actual tank. And based on his kit, I'd say that's kind of what they're going for. His Q is Celestial Charge. Lunge towards a targeted direction and stab, dealing 35 damage. If an enemy hero is hit, channel to stun for 1 second and deal 70 additional damage when it fully finishes. 10-second cooldown, 40 mana. Solarian's Fire is his W. Release a fiery wave that deals 100 damage. Enemies hit by the center take 50 bonus damage and are slowed by 40% for 3 seconds. Let you know this is a very thin center. It's a very small thin. It's a skill shot. You'll see how thin it is when we get into a game. His E is Molten Armor. 12-second cooldown, 50 mana. Shroud Imperius in flames for 3 seconds, striking a nearby enemy for 19 damage in every 0.25 seconds. Imperius heals for 100% of the damage dealt, with healing doubled versus heroes. I mean, 19 damage every 0.25 seconds. All right, let's do the math here. In fact, let me get my calculator out and so we can kind of get a better idea on this one. Let's see here. Where is it? Where's my calculator? There it is. I grabbed my phone. I was like, okay, where's my calculator? All right, so 19. All right. So that's 76 damage a second. He heals for 100% of the damage, and it's doubled versus heroes. So, times 2. That's 152 healing per second against heroes. For 3 seconds. Time 3. That's 456. And that's at level 1. Keep in mind this does scale as the game goes on. At least I hope I did my math right here. I was never that great in math class. So it's not going to be a big damage dealer, but it's meant for healing and survivability, as you can tell. So this could make him a bit of a solo laner, but more so not necessarily for laning, more so for like one-on-one duels. In the Spotlight video, it did highlight that one of his strengths is dueling. So he's supposed to be an ideal character in one-on-one duels, but that doesn't happen very often in the game, because you'll be like, all right, so time for a one-on-one duel, and then here comes one or two other people on the enemy team ready to gank you. So we'll see how this goes. His trait is Valorous Brand. Each basic ability marks enemy heroes hit for 10 seconds. Basic attacks consume the target's marks, dealing 30% bonus damage per mark. Bit of an odd trait. His heroics. Angelic Armaments. Summon a ring of blazing swords that grants 1,000 shield for 3 seconds. If the shield lasts the full duration, this ability can be reactivated within 5 seconds to launch 6 swords towards an area, which each dealing 140 damage to the first enemy hit. And his other is, and that was a 60-second cooldown on 60 mana. This is 80 mana on an 80-second cooldown. Wrath of the Angerus. After 0.75 seconds, charge in the target direction, lifting the first enemy hero hit into the heavens. While in the air, Imperius can steer the landing location by moving. After 2 seconds, slam the target into the ground, dealing 375 damage and stunning them for 1 second. Okay, so basically think of this as Johanna's leaping ult, except you take an enemy player with you. So imagine how Diablo can suplex an enemy hero over the gate into the area behind the gate where the fort is. Yeah, that's basically what you can do with this. And I imagine this is going to be something a lot of players are going to do. Someone's going to be pushing a lane. They're going to use their ult on one hero and bring them like within the fort, so the fort can be able to finish off that hero. That's just my anticipation of how this is going to go. All right. Celestial Charge deals 125% increased damage. There's a quest, stun multiple enemy heroes with a single charge. After stunning 2, permanently reduce the cooldown by 2 seconds. After stunning 3, permanently reduce the cooldown by an additional 2 seconds. Let's remind ourselves. 10-second cooldown. This would make it a 6-second cooldown. And it does 125% increased damage. Okay, grabbing the calculator again. A lot of math involved with this character. Alright, 35 damage times 125. Alright, hold on. I think I did that wrong. 35 times 125. Yeah, that can't be right. It said 4,375. I think I did that wrong. I think I gotta do like 1.25 or something like that. Well, I'm sure we'll see it later on, but anyway. I mean, if that's the case, that's a lot of damage for a level 1 talent. I'm just saying. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm pretty sure I'm just doing my math wrong. Consuming Flame. Hitting heroes with the center of Solarian's fire increases its center damage by 10 up to 150. After hitting 15 heroes, increase the slow by 15%. That is a 40% slow, so you're increasing it to 55% slow. Reminder, the center on this is very thin. It's very thin. I will show you guys in the game. Consuming Fire marks deals bonus damage equal to 3% of the hero's maximum health. So he gets a giant killer talent right from the get-go at level 1, if you want to take that. Which would make it good for him if he's going to be dueling against other high-health heroes. Bulwark of Flame. Hitting a hero with Solarian's Fire grants 60 armor against the next 2 enemy hero basic attacks. Stores up to 4 charges. 4 charges of 60 physical armor. You know, usually these days, because a lot of heroes attack, do basic attacks really fast, I kind of don't put that much into the physical armor at times because I feel like they can just go through it extremely fast. Like against a Tychus, what's the point of taking that when he can just be able to make that go away in a second? But 4 charges, that's not bad. Activating Molten Armor removes roots and slows. If a disabled effect is removed, heal for 250. I like this. A nice way to kind of deal with crowd control. Heal for 82 health for every Valorous brand mark consumed. Huh. That relies on you actually being able to spread your trait, which requires you to use your abilities a lot. Not sure if I like that. Flash of Anger. Hitting a hero marked by Solarian's Fire with Celestial Charge deals 160 damage around the target. Solarian's Fire leaves a line of Scorched Earth along its center, exploding after 2 seconds and dealing 125 damage. Holy Fervor. Activate to cause the next 4 basic attacks to cleave for 157 damage. I like that. Nice bit of AoE cleave damage, especially if you want him to be a solo laner. Pathetic Mortals. Stunning enemy heroes with Celestial Charge reduces their damage by 35% for 4 seconds. Another one of those, if you want to focus on a certain damage dealer on the enemy team, you can do that if you want. Striking an enemy hero with Molten Armor reduces the cooldown by 0.25 seconds. Molten Armor heals 25% more, while Imperius is below 50% health. I like that. Stunning an enemy hero with Celestial Charge grants 50% attack speed and 20% movement speed for 5 seconds. Wow. Consuming a Molten Armor mark reduces the target's armor by 25 for 4 seconds. Molten Armor grants 50 armor for 2.5 seconds. I'm liking the idea of an E build for survivability. I don't know how good that's going to be, but I don't know, that may be one I'd like to go with. But I could also see a Q build if you can pull that off well. So the upgraded heroics. Nearby allied heroes gain 600 shield for 3 seconds. If the shield lasts the full duration, fire a sword at the nearest enemy hero, dealing 140 damage. Consuming a Valorous brand reduces the cooldown of Wrath of the Angiers by 5 seconds. So it doesn't really upgrade, it just reduces, gets an extra way to reduce the cooldown. Impervious. Activate to become unstoppable and gain 75 spell armor for 2 seconds. Hitting heroes with the center of Solarian's Fire reduces the cooldown by 5 seconds. So an interesting talent here. He gets the unstoppable status for 2 seconds, and he also gets spell armor. Now, this actually kind of makes sense to me, because if you recall, there was a period of time where Tyrael had like 20 spell armor, or 15 spell armor, just baseline. And I always found that odd, like, why are the angels getting spell armor? I just found that kind of odd. And now here we have Imperius, a talent where he can get 75 spell armor. Very interesting. But considering how much spell damage there is in the game, I could definitely see this. I mean, this to me, at the moment, is the go-to pick here at level 20, I think. Partly because of the unstoppable, but against certain comps, certain heroes, like a Li Ming, a Chromie, something like that, this would be incredibly strong. Valorous Pursuit. Activate to teleport to an enemy that has been marked by Valorous brand. And by the way, they showed this in the Spotlight video. This is like a global range. So if you get sent to the other side of the map somehow, but someone still has the brand, boom, you just teleport straight to them. It's crazy. So let's head over here. Let me turn the sound back on for the game. And let's delve into a game.
I yearn for battle.
I didn't really show you the other stuff in his loadout. There is an announcer, but it's a legendary announcer. It's like 1,600 shards. They did add some other announcers. They added Johanna and Mephisto. They added what's his name? The guy who narrates the Spotlight videos. And we'll see you in the Nexus. Yeah, He's actually an announcer in the game now, and he, when you click on it, he says, "I told you I would see you in the Nexus." It's like 3,000 gold. I'll probably grab it just because I just love the fact that they actually finally made an announcer pack of him, because he's been narrating the videos for this game like ever since it came out. That's how it feels anyway. He's been doing this. He's been associated with this game for a long time. So I'm really happy for him that he got to be an announcer in this game.
Prepare for combat, heroes.
All right.
I see.
So of course I have Tyrael announcing.
Tyrael is too lenient with sanctuary. I will not make the same mistake.
Oh, he was talking to Nazebo, the witch doctor, because he's a Nephilim. I like that. Alright, so the teams: Imperius, Lucio, Thrall, Nazebo, Lunara versus Lily, Johanna, Tychus, Sergeant Hammer, and Junkrat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so let me show you guys how these abilities work. You target it like this, that's the Q. Ha! This is the W. Yeah, see how thin it is? Look at that. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. You have to hit them with that. That's not easy to do. And then this is the molten armor. Yeah. So that's how his abilities look and work, in case you're wondering. Let's go with Let's go with Consuming Flame. Let's try this. How am I going to get better at my skill shots if I don't work at them, right? Look at this Sergeant Hammer. Oh, you better run. You better boost. I'm gonna... Ah!
I will strike you down.
But you saw the impaling stun I did there, right? Look at that. So that also works on minions, as you saw. Look at all that crit damage I just did to the minion wave. Huh.
What is it?
Impaled Junkrat there. So you can't really attack them when they are impaled. I guess what you kind of need to do is you need to activate your molten armor once you have them impaled on the spear there, so that way you can actually do some extra damage while they are stuck there. Alright. I mean, Junkrat has some roots and such, so let's go ahead and take that. Really? Why does the AI Sergeant Hammer always take the talent that that causes the wall to show up? That is so irritating. Okay. I mishandled that one.
My magic flows through the temple.
I really mishandled that one.
Do not let these mortals approach them.
Now I'm angry. I will triumph. Push forward.
Alright. Got Tychus there.
Outstanding.
Boom. So I'm at 3 of 15. if he could heal off of his W, that would just really make it strong. Delayed explosion.
Light fades from my temple,
Deals damage around the target.
but it will return again.
Let's take the cleave. Look at that. I even like the animation to show that he's actually trying to cleave. Okay, the Sergeant Hammer's back. Who, of course, always focus fires on me. Woo, there we go. Alright.
Evil defeats itself. Push forward. I will triumph.
In there, attack it. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Back, 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 back. Taika started to eat away at my health there.
The light of the sun grows within the temple. Soon they shall bask in my glory.
Watch and learn, kiddo.
Ha! There we go, it worked. Alright, I'm gonna try this Angelic Armaments. See what it's like. I'm also gonna go back and get some health.
Is needed elsewhere.
Gotta tell my teammates, go get the objective.
To the front lines.
You know, we're only missing one member now of the entire Angiras Council. You know, the one who's like, I am the one of fate. Boom! Impaled two of them there.
I'll have to tell the Dryads about this.
I didn't really do the thing where I was supposed to reactivate in order to launch the swords. I was just focused on getting in there and having the shield to protect me. I think that's why a lot of people will take. I think I'll take it more just for the shield, without really caring about activating it for the swords.
Evil cannot hide from me.
There we go. Hit him again. I guess it's not that hard to hit him with the center of your W there. Especially if they're, like, right there.
Glory to the high heavens. Death is at hand.
Go.
Battle continues.
He does feel a 40, 60, 50. He does feel a tad bit mana hungry. Let's see how he does at taking camps.
We have brought down the fort.
Heals more while below 50% health.
We're on top of the world, baby.
Yeah, I do like that. Thanks, Lucio, except you don't have your healing mode on. So why are you following me if you don't have your healing on? Lewis, he won't leave me alone. Lucio, go away.
My strength is needed elsewhere.
Look at this.
Evil
The Lucio would leave me alone. There we go. Alright, I actually did it this time. Hey, I did it. Again, that stupid wall. Every single AI Sergeant Hammer does this. Love that I was able to actually get the impale there, even while Hammer was trying to escape. Oh! Was able to get by the wall to attack Hammer.
A well-placed strike.
Oh, come on. Oh, the range on those swords is not great. That was a very short range. It just barely missed Tychus. So, let's see. Increase the slow by 15%. Send them to go get that camp while I try and go get this one here. So I'm able to remove roots and slows, heal more if I'm below 50%, and get 50 armor for 2.5 seconds. I'd say that's pretty good. Cleave. There we go. Look at that cleave. The Zebo just killed 4 of them. Wow! He's not the fastest jungler, but he can get the job done. Oh, okay. Leap out of there. Behold heaven's arsenal. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. He's got all the lines from Diablo 3. Oh, I got both of them there. Alright. So yeah, a little short game, but I do like it, but I don't know. It feels like he's lacking something, or lacking a bit. He doesn't have as much oomph as I guess I would hope from a character like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm picking the wrong talents or just doing the wrong build, but I don't know. First impressions are I like him, but he feels a little lacking. I feel like they could improve him more. Like they could buff him more. He may need a buff. I don't know. He might be a bit undertuned. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'll have to wait and see what the popular builds are that emerge. What are the more successful builds? See what the reception is. Do people think he's strong enough to warrant getting banned? Like Mal'Ganis. Oh my gosh. I don't know if he's going to come out as strong as Mal'Ganis has in terms of getting picked or banned in every single game. But, I mean, I do like him, but I don't know. He feels a tad bit lacking in something. I'm not entirely sure about that. Let me yeah. So what I was saying earlier, you can see here they added an Imperius announcer. They added the announcer from the of the Angel to the pack there. They also had Johanna and Mephisto, and then here we have Cloaken.
See, I told you I'd see you in the Nexus. This thing is about to start. Tell me.
I love that. I just love that he got that announcer pack. So, but like I said, Imperius, look at that, 1,600 shards, really expensive. Ilarion only 8,000 gold. So, Johanna only 400 shards. Same with Mephisto. So, we'll have to wait and see how everyone receives Imperius here. And I will see you guys next time.